Hello, welcome to this week's video. This week we are going to do some modifications to my Focus given the circumstances. I got some discount prices on stuff, we'll call it. Oh, there's a by. Oh, fucking race car. Anyway, well, gonna put some stuff on it. We got new tires on her yesterday. We'll go through the tedious process of jacking up a second day in a row since FedEx decided to screw around with my parts. But we got our self a downpipe. And exhaust with some fancy carbon fibre tips. But yeah, and then I got a it's in the house, but I got a access port. And we're gonna make it a fun daily, and then that's probably all that's ever gonna happen with the Focus, unless it blows up and might go all out being fun, but that's not really the plan. But I don't know how much of actually filming it, working on it, I'm gonna do. I was gonna take it for a ride and do a before and after comparison, but I don't feel like getting hot and waiting and for a few hours for the cat to cool down or, you know, burn myself or whatever. So I don't know, we'll go through the tedious process of jacking it up for 20 minutes and we'll come up with a contraption and check back in with you. Well, after about half hour, this is our fine contraption we come up with. Jacking stuff up here is always a nightmare. Hopefully soon we have a garage with a lift. If you remember, I think it was the first video this year, we were my buddy's orange S2's here and we were swapping some parts around, and I ever since that I couldn't find my plastic panel tools. Looked everywhere. Asked him if I left them in his car. He looked everywhere. Well, in the midst of all of this, I just happened to look up. They were sitting right here. Past like 2 or 3 months. Couldn't find them. There the fuck they are. Alright, so it's the next day here. That process, it was about 10:30 when we were done. The hardest part was getting the cat out and the stalk down pipe with that bracket and stuff. It's kind of a pain in the ass. It took a while, but once we started going back together, it went pretty smoothly. So first I'm like started up here before I put the tune on it. Just make sure nothing's messed up. Didn't break anything. Big turbo. Oops. Don't mind that fella. Everybody knows the fuel situation these days. $5.18 a gallon. The Canadians are back from last year. If you remember, we were painting Trevor's bumper, and he got upset because it was a cheap bumper. And some stuff went flying in their general direction, and she had some eggs down there, and she didn't like it so much. But got this. Last two cars this was in didn't fare out well. Both are no longer here. Trevor, Evan, but put the high quality battery charger on it because that's an important step here. Back when I worked at Ford, I had to do a recall on one of the training or something, reprogram it, and the voltage dropped too low and nothing worked right, and it was a nightmare to fix. So we got the tune on, still need gas. Got a rev limiter now. Didn't look at the boost pressure. I guess we'll look at that when I'm driving. So, take it for a drive here soon. Another thing, I haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet. I'm picky. I don't like seeing cables and such. You can smell new exhaust burning. But my Mustang, I had it. It came up through all this, through the gauge cluster and over here. I don't know how I'm doing this yet because you can't shut. So, have to do some figuring out there. I'm gonna go to Walmart or something and get something to mount this. So I guess we'll see with that later too. So before I drive it, we just slice this down here. Don't look that bad. For now, I'm just having this like this. I'm going to Walmart now to buy something to mount it here. The only thing I don't like so far, I'm changing the rev limiter. I don't like the whole 7,000 RPM rev limiter thing. So that's going to be changed. Other than that, we're going to test her out and see how she goes. Try our first pull here. So far the tires didn't spin. Got recommended those by a friend of mine with a more built ST. He had lightweight rotating assembly and air turbo and such. He said they didn't spin with his car. They're a lot cheaper with Falcons, and that's the other tire I was choosing between. Big tires do rub a hair when you hit a bump, but I'm gonna go get fuel and then try a flat foot shifting and fun stuff on 22. I don't feel like it should be that hard because I used to flat foot shift the Mustang when it didn't have a flat foot shift too. Try some flat foot shifting here. That's a lot less violent. The ignition out. This may or may not be a cop here. But so far, I enjoy it. I'll touch base when I get this mounted and look nice. Might wash it. We'll see. It's supposed to rain today. So one thing I forgot to mention. Oh, there it goes. That turn signal and that mirror works, and it blinks fast. this turn signal in this mirror doesn't work and it blinks normal. It's kind of annoying. I decided I was having fun on my way home, and I decided we're shutting her down because this is right where I hit the deer in my car, and this car right here and about totaled it. And there's a history with all the cars that this tuner has been in, and some of the other parts on this car and cars they have been in, so he had to shut her down a little.